start. Okay, from three, two, one, go. Let's
Good luck,
start.
Scynor.
Good luck to the runners, and we're starting on level 1-1, and already, Los going with Poison Ivy, Scynor just going with Batman here for some SSJs. Of course, the main trick of this category is SSJs, slam, switch, jump. Of course, slamming, using the glide suit Batman, and the slam red brick upgrade. You can of course glide, slam with Batman, and if you switch characters, you get sent up into the airs, and you can do that infinitely. So we'll see later. We met the incentive for the free play race, the SSJ race, so see some interesting SSJs later on. But level 1-1 is very simple level, and there's really not much to do here. We don't have to worry about 0 studs, because this is free play. It's from a save file already, so both players have saves automatically. But of course, even so far, literally exactly the same on my screen, maybe not on the stream. And of course, you have to go to the back cave every time here, so we actually might just see some time save just from back cave little movement. And if you don't know who I am, I don't run free play. I'm not a free play runner. I run the main story categories of this game. So, but I do know enough to commentate here. So we went to 1-3. We started 1-1, but we went to 1-3 because the menuing in the computer is faster for the icon. 1-3 is closer to 1-1 than 1-2 is here. And we're gonna go for a drop-in warp here that is done in story and free play. Both players get Robin on the other side, and nice Scynor does it very quickly. And Los does not get it. And when you don't get it in free play, you kind of are messed up for a bit here if you miss it in free play. Yeah, Los is gonna have to go all the way around, or he's just gonna do this. Basically going all the way around, kind of. But he actually gets both players on the other side now, and he can attempt it again. So big time loss. And now he gets into the boss fight, but Scynor is already done. So maybe like more than 20 seconds of time loss here, unfortunately, for Los, but we still got an hour to go, and there are definitely more tricks that can have big time loss. Of course, no SSJs and vehicle levels, but okay, so into 1-2, nice reception. You can see Scynor just SSJs out of bounds and into the transition. There's a lot of that here. That is mostly the power of this SSJ flying trick, is most of the time you can just go out of bounds here and just hit the transitions to go into the next room. So as long as you don't fall down, you're good. And if you play this game at this level in story, you know how long it can be. But just flying out of bounds is easy here. Scynor already into the boss fight, so again in free play, there's literally just a normal boss fight, nothing you can do. The boss fights are the slowest part of this game, and they have the immune to freeze red brick, so they don't even have to worry about getting frozen by Mr. Freeze here, because they're invulnerable. the Los getting the out of bounds just as well, you can actually just accidentally slam onto the ice and die, which would not be good. So, Scynor just doing both players actually doing 1P2C here to a better position. Player 2, because you only need one player to fight Mr. Freeze. And of course, one player can build while the other one goes and pulls the levers. Kind of need two hands to SSJ. So, Scynor having to do that there. And we can just push both carts and finish the boss fight simply. Not much more to do in this level. It's 90% of this level is this boss fight that is mostly no strats really, just optimizations here with two players. And okay, no, we're good. Scynor completing 1-2. Of course, Los still behind, but this next level is already going to be one of the hardest tricks in this run. Be another drop-in warp. So if I don't know if Scynor was going for this trick, but it's a very hard trick. So Los has enough time to catch up for sure. If Scynor even misses just once. But this level, unfortunately, you can't actually go out of bounds anywhere. And the triggers, the transitions are blocked by vacuum suit little things, so you actually have to get a bunch of pieces here. And this is the optimized route to actually get the pieces in room 1. You actually only need them for room 2 and room 4, but we skipped the room 4 one, so just getting pieces quickly here. The old route got pieces in room 2, but you know, as time moves on. But we're still Scynor after this room. Well, after the next room is when the big trick is coming. So just literally just glide past in the room Scynor is right now. Nothing much to it. And he's going to be doing a drop-in warp here. We've seen drop-in warps, but now a free play drop-in warps. Free play drop-in warps are just really hard. And okay, Scynor does not get it. And it's just crazy hard. And okay, Scynor got it second try without even having to fast pause there. I think that was a pretty good spawn from his P2 there, so that's a really good time save, getting it second try. And Los really has to get this here. Misses it first time. You really got to SSJ and hit player 2 drop in at that peak. And it's a very small time window to actually drop in player 2 here, so it's one of the hardest tricks. Oh, see, Los actually got it there, but he didn't actually menu fast enough. And that's what I was saying before, like Scynor did not menu that fast, but he just got a lucky player 2 spawn. And now the lead is increasing for Scynor here, the #1 seed. But there are potentially, you know, other tricks still. It's a very optimized category. Tiny things do add up. Alright, Los Still not getting it. And Scynor is probably hearing this and knowing he can chill here. Okay. Los is just not gonna go for it. It's already time loss for him, and he's doing the normal strat, which is just collecting the suit pieces. The drop and warp saves like 20 seconds. So you have many tries to do it, but now if you don't get it, it's a race here. So you just have to continue on. But yeah, Scynor more than a minute ahead now. Showing off his SSJ speed. Los just has to do the boring old boss fight. And while Scynor flies into a PNG image. And these rooms are connected. It's actually a soft load, surprisingly. So you continue flying above all these rooms. You don't even see the room below. And he gets his slam, doesn't miss it. So into the boss fight. All good. And again, because it's a boss fight, it's just more 1P2C again. Nothing you can do. Of course, using Heat Suit Batman is the boss fight choice because Heat Suit Batman insta-kills with his Batarang, so you don't have to worry about enemies. But most boss fights don't actually have any free play specific strats. You'll see and some more later on. But Scynor just chilling right now. And Los just entering 1-5. So because I'm not a free play runner myself, I don't really know the time difference here or how long these levels are, so hello Popstone. But yeah, Los, you can skip all of room 1. Game never meant you to fly such height. And Scynor just finishing up the boss fight. It's a surprisingly long boss fight in terms of when you skip the rest of the level and just have to deal with the boss fight. But Scynor now done with episode 1, chapter 1, whatever you want to call it. It's with a big lead here, and there's honestly not like no more skips that would lose a large amount of time here. Only individual levels. For example, Trash Boat, yeah. Trash Boat Battle, which Scynor is starting right now. Yeah, it's more than a minute difference, but because Trash Boat Battle honestly isn't that bad in free play, but still, the boss fight is the biggest problem here of 2-2. Of course, they're starting on 2-2 just because of that computer menuing optimization. Luckily, though, you don't have to worry about the AI. But of course, there's no big skips in this level, so this Batboat battle, it all just comes down to skill here. see how it goes. Of course, Scynor getting the first bomb. And getting the second bomb, but now is when a bunch of enemies spawn and it can go pretty bad. The reason why this level is trash, of course, is because of the towing physics, which shouldn't even be considered physics. I don't know it's what planet they are when they made it, but alright. Scynor doing a perfectly fine bat boat battle for a race here. And looking good so far. Didn't have to worry about too much there. All clean.
By the way, I'll be going for the 3-1 door skip and the 3-2 door skip as well, so like that can lose a lot of time.
Pog. Alright. Yeah, so there's still 2 tricks that can lose a lot of time, I guess. But not yet. We're still on episode 2, which should be it's the shortest episode in story. And I assume it's very short in free play as well.
There's also you can soft lock in 2-1.
Yes. Okay, so Scynor just gonna fly all the way above this level to skip a cutscene actually. So you actually do have to get a lot of height here to skip the cutscene. But you can just fly all the way to the end. Scynor, you just e-gliding unnecessarily. It's actually faster to glide, Kipo, and he's gonna go into the boss fight, and we have a quick. We can so the boss fight here with Catwoman, and we can quick kill Catwoman here, but also you can soft lock. So Scynor gonna glide around and deal with the enemies, and drop in player 2. He's then gonna put Batman in the position and activate the cutscene with player 2. And alright, Scynor not soft locking at all. So Los is not gonna have to soft lock here. Los not having as well of a trash boat as Scynor, and how did that ball miss? That shouldn't have happened. Of course, the farther you are from the bomb when you tether it, the higher its velocity. So it might, gotta go for those super fast strats. Scynor going for this warp. He misses it because he accidentally touched the wall, so he's just gonna blow up the door with Penguin. But you can just now fly out of bounds into the transition, so he's not losing. He's only losing like a couple seconds. And Scynor not gonna go for the battering clip, just gonna use the Penguin bomb and hit the crocodile, so that was pretty good. Better than the Penguin bomb and Bomb Suit Batman are both have the same ability, but the Penguin bomb is actually faster because it can blow up faster. But now just into the boss fight. For Scynor, the boss fight should take like a minute, and there's nothing you can really do here, so Los is just gonna make his way to the boss fight in 2-1. And triple croc for Scynor. Triple croc. Could indicate some good luck, who knows? Depends on your superstitious beliefs here. But we'll see how that fares in episode 3. Which Scynor actually I don't know if his world record does, but he actually starts his runs on episode 3 for a reason you may see later on when he actually gets there, so we're still gonna 2 more levels here for
No
Scynor.
soft lock for me.
And yeah, Los, no soft lock, keeping himself in the running. And there's not much time to lose yet. So
You mind if I put a donation in right here?
yeah.
We have $5 from the Gluth, and he says, "Can't help but donate during my favorite LEGO game. I hope everyone watching is having as much fun as we've had putting this event together. Best of luck to both runners." And yeah, special thanks to Gluth. He's the one who made all of our overlays and stuff, so the event wouldn't look anywhere near as good as it does without him. So thank you, Gluth, for the $5.
All right. Thank you, Justin. And thank you, the Gluth. If you don't know who he is, the Gluth, an OG Lego Batman runner who pioneered a lot of guides. If you're new to Lego Batman, then you know who the Gluth is. But yeah, he's an OG. So shout out to Gluth. I watched all his tutorials, and now I'm the second best hero runner. Not I would say story runner, not just hero. Thanks to the Gluth. So again, Scynor, he just flew straight to the boss fight. A common theme here, and 1P2 seeing the boss fight, of course. 1 player, 2 controllers. You can actually, because of fast build, you can skip some cycles, and well, not skip some cycles. You can get early. You can get it on. You can get Man-Bat on the first cycle. And Scynor does. Well, now back to the Batcave onto 2-5. Los also with the triple croc, so PogChamp for him. Again, 2-5 is one of the shortest levels in the game. Again, SSJ to the boss fight, and you can even skip all the everything of the boss fight. You can go directly to the final phase, so you can skip all the phases here in free play. So nothing to worry about yet. But like I said, episode 3 here, after this, for Scynor, will indicate who really is in first place here. Yes. It is I, Triple Croc himself, all 3 at once. What is Scynor doing? Forgetting that you need to blow up or something. Alright, see, normally you would wait for Penguin himself to launch down bombs, but you can of course blow up the treadmills yourself. And he's gonna drop P2 in the water and just deal with Catwoman because she's very annoying. I don't know why he dropped P2 there. Normally you drop him next to Acid, but Scynor getting the Penguin quick kill could have been way faster. So, you know, Los got that potential time save here. Yeah, Scynor tried the 1P2C strat. It didn't go so well. But Scynor knows he's ahead right now, but Los just quickly finishing up 2-4 here. And now we're on to 3-1. Again, this level has a very hard trick that could lose time, but you do have a couple attempts here. So Scynor is going to shoot with Mad Hatter, who's going to get into the transition. And while shooting with Mad Hatter, you want to actually try to push him into the transition yourself. Alright, Scynor gets it in a reasonable amount of time. Took a few tries, but Mad Hatter didn't die, so it was actually pretty an okay attempt there because he didn't die. So that's a good little skip. It's harder than it looks, of course. The transition, it only really works in that one right side corner. So, you know, he's lucky Mad Hatter didn't die. You gotta get good timing with the gun shoots. Now Scynor just gonna turn the turnstile here. You could potentially go out of bounds straight into the boss fight, but Scynor taking it safe. It's not very consistent to go for the out of bounds strat. Los just blowing up the treadmills with Penguin instead. And he can also now do the quick kill. Scynor doing a cycle skip, which you can also do in story. But now Los getting that quick kill on Penguin very easily.
Well,
And he's
second try.
yeah. Second try, but still I think he saved a bit more time than Scynor there. And as you saw, like Scynor doing some menuing, but now he can go into 3-2. And we'll see now if Los goes for this box pushing skip, whatever. I don't actually know what it's called. But Los going with Joker. Oh no, okay. Los is just gonna build the gears. And in this case, Scynor going for room 1 skip, and he gets it first try, Pog, of 3-2. That skip, if you miss it, it's not too bad, but it's pretty hard because you have to get the right direction. You have to get Batman to face the right direction. You have to land in a good spot so you actually hit the transition the correct way. If you hit the transition the wrong way, then you'll just teleport it back to room 1. So Scynor now just in the boss fight. Um, one of the longest boss fights in the game. Nothing you can do. Just watch Harley Quinn backflip. But because you have heat suit batarang, it's all good with the insta kill batarangs. Okay, now Los is going for the out of bounds that I was talking about in 3-1. All right, I think he gets it here. So you don't have to turn the turnstile. Definitely way faster by a couple seconds. And you don't need P2 at all in the fight, but you can just drop him in anyways. Oh, you actually do need P2 because of the mind control. But unless you get the slams. Not much to see on Cynor's side. He's just running around in circles. There's literally nothing you can do except for trying to get punch cycles. I still don't know how, like, if punch cycles are really faster, but I actually didn't see if Scynor got any punch cycles. Yeah, Los just finishing up. Scynor finishing up. Both players finishing their levels, but Scynor in a still a clear lead. He went through the 2 hard skips. So now we'll see if Los goes for that same 3-2 room 1 skip, while Scynor moves on to Flight of the Bat, which can be a very bad level. I think Scynor 1P2 sees this level, so maybe it won't be that bad, but just like Trash Boat Battle, the boss fight of 3-3 is just really bad. If you how the missiles work. Yep, Scynor are gonna 1P2C this entire fight. Los missing room 1 skip. Didn't even get to attempt it, really. Trying to hit the transition the correct direction. Like, you can get back there, but if you move the tiniest of bits, you can, depending on where you land, you can activate the transition the wrong way. So it saves, like, depending on your RNG, you can save like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay, Los gets it. Scynor, because he did some 1P2C here, he doesn't have to activate the missiles again. But now he's onto the boss fight. We have to tether on to Scarecrow, and oh my gosh, this Scynor really just launched a miss. Oh, Scynor blanked. Oof, that's unfortunate. So Scynor is gonna have to go all the way to the right and grab more missiles. This is why this boss fight is very annoying. But Scynor gets it again. You lose, like, you know, more than 10 seconds there if you blank on a missile. And there's really nothing you can do. It's like blanking on those missiles is just annoying. I mean, Scynor was playing it risky by launching a missile next to all those buildings, but still. More potential time save for Los, and he's gonna really need it here, as I really can't think of much more time save here. But Scynor on 3-4, you can just fly straight into the door. Okay, I guess this is the next time save possible, is this drop and warp Scynor is doing. Okay, Scynor gets it though. Not too bad. The only drop and warps on free play sometimes act a little differently because of how the mechanics work. So it's good that Scynor got it first try. You're never too sure with free play drop and warps. And now just on to the boss fight again. Probably gonna 1P2C or something. Yep, 1P2C. Deal with the enemies. I mean, like, you can 1P2C every boss fight in this game. Some easy time save. Scynor pushing the box during the lever sequence of the boss to set up for the next phase. So he gets an okay cycle there with Killer Moth. Killer Moth went straight to the light bulb, because, you know,
Yeah, light bulb.
Killer Moth loves his light bulbs. Ooh, light bulb, yep. And Killer Moth is chilling on the platform, that's fun. Okay, but he dodges the light bulb. And Scynor already done. So, you know, Los is... There's a lot of catching up. I mean, Scynor, the only time... Scynor could have crashed on 3-3, but we're past that now, and Scynor on the final level of Hero. He could lose some time here in room -1 if he doesn't push the turnstile enough, or if he pushes it too much. You can actually skip room 1 here, but you have to be pretty careful with how much you push this. But Scynor doing it just fine. And now he's just gonna go out of bounds into the transition, which is what we do in story, but a little bit faster. And Los is gonna not even blank. He just didn't get the targeting with Batman.
No, I blanked.
Oh, or he did blank. I wasn't watching. So there goes the free time save he had again. Lamp. What a... I mean, 3-4. Amazing boss fight. I don't know what Scynor's saying. Now, normally, in this boss fight Scynor is doing... You're supposed to build one of those things. Those water guns. And you're supposed to shoot the helicopter with a water gun, but... Because this is a Joker boss fight, you can just use Joker instead to kill Joker's helicopter. And just 1P2 Sing, do it a tiny bit faster. And it's all good. Now Los going for the drop and warp. He gets it, which is good. So, not losing time, which is good. It's a speed run, you don't want to lose time. Okay, well, Scynor shooting the gun for some reason and getting iframes on Joker. That's never fun. When you shoot an enemy, a boss with the Joker gun, it's like, it just gives them iframes because the guns, it actually shoots 2 individual bullets. It's not just a visual, it's actually 2 bullets with their own hitboxes, so you actually can kill 2 enemies at once, which is pog. Maybe it only loses a couple seconds though, so he's chilling. But Scynor done with Hero, and he has to go all the way up the Batcave and to now the villain section of this game. And villain does not have any big skips. The category has been at a similar time for a while. So just good play here by Scynor should solidify his position in the lead. He's choosing Scarecrow here because Scarecrow actually has a fast lever pull animation. It's 3 frames faster than most characters. Most characters take, 16 frames to pull levers, but Scarecrow pulls it in 13 frames. And Scynor building that during the cutscene, so. So far, so good. Getting back to flying over everything into the next room. But just now, Los getting into 3-5. I think he's like 2 minutes behind or something, but Scynor is the world record holder, so this should be expected, but you never know. Scynor could crash. That'd be
Really?
very sad. I don't
Oh.
know. You never know what a Scynor laptop could pull off. I'm just saying. But yeah, again, villain is better and worse at the same time. So villain doesn't have any boring boss fights except the vehicle levels. Vehicle levels, you know, I don't know, I don't like. But yeah, that's a good thing about villain, no boss fights, but if you play villain in story, it's unnecessarily hard. Okay, Los, not missing any cycles. Just gonna chill with both Jokers. While Scynor moves on now to 3-2. He started with 3-3 because it's the farthest one away, so you know, just optimizing those menus here. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, Scynor going for the Batarang clip. He gets it, but still he has to get up here, and he does get the up warp by switching characters. It just straight up up warps you there, so. Now Scynor is going to go for the Batarang clip, and the way Batarang clips are is you have to kind of slide, get on a sliding platform, and then pull it out. But you actually can't pull it out on sliding platforms, so it can be a weird thing, but he gets it. So not too bad. And there's like no collision on that wall for some reason, so. And then Scynor skipping the cannon and actually doing the children's puzzle with Batman instead of hypnotizing, but it's all good there. But now Los entering the villain hub. He got. I'm surprised he set his characters as Joker and Croc. I think you just forgot to change your characters.
I changed it, but it got changed back.
Oof. Okay, so he did change it, but the game was weird. Okay, Scynor just going out of bounds in 1-1, which can be a little bit weird for some reason. You can't SSJ in some parts. I mean 4-1. Oof. Los not getting the lever pulls. Or the tiny cutscene skip. Scynor trying to be too fast. And didn't hypnotize the guy fully. Scynor, okay, deciding he wants the penguin instead of bomb suit Batman. And not gonna 1P2C this. You know, you do have fast build, but still. You know, not the fastest, a little slow there. But it's all good. And Los just getting into 4-3. Scynor a whole 2 levels or 3 levels ahead. And just more out of bounds. Just fly over the door. Slam down because of course slamming is faster. It is more dangerous. What is Scynor doing? Oh my gosh, Scynor. What is happening? Okay, Scynor going for the bar launch in room 2 of 4-4. I kind of wish, I'm glad these players are listening to the commentary. You know what? Whatever, dude. Scynor using his going for the worst trick in the game that shouldn't even exist. I mean, yeah, Scynor, you're 2 minutes ahead, but like, come on.
No, Scynor, do it. No, you can do it.
I mean, Los can hear this too, of course. What? No way. Wait, what? Wait. Scynor got it. What did I just watch? Okay, Scynor lost time. Like, the
Back points.
yeah, Scynor lost like 20 seconds, whatever, but literally doing the worst trick in the game that only Scynor can do, because Scynor has like 200 FPS. You need like 200 FPS to do the trick. If you have 300 FPS, I mean, you literally can't do the trick.
You really need to have a bad PC. Or not
Yeah.
a really good PC at least.
So because Scynor has bad laptop, it's advantage. Keepo. But whatever, giving Los some time back. I mean, at least he got it, but it's just a meme. Because it could have saved time, but It's like, it's such a small frame window from when you can switch players. It's just a meme of a trick that, unless you're in a race and you know your head, you will never go for it in a run. So, yep, Scynor, you can just skip this little robot phase. You can just blow up the things. Only actually after building the robot, it doesn't let you blow it up earlier. But now Los onto 4-1. Of course, SSJing out of bounds. To the elevator.
I just wanted to show off that epic skip.
Yeah. Alright. Because, the villain episodes don't have boss fights, most of the time, the final room, you can just fly out of bounds. Who would have thought? Whoops, sorry. And, skip everything. Scynor doesn't have Scarecrow in this level, so, he's losing a couple frames. You gotta save the frames. Every frame matters. Yep, the villain, discounting vehicle levels, there's only one boss fight, which is 6-1. But of course, you skip it in free play, and now Los, found out that you can skip the 6-1 boss fight in story as well. So there are no boss fights unless you count vehicle levels, which shouldn't exist anyways. Kipo. And okay, Los gonna get his time back here by not going for the bar launch. But Scynor starting on episode 5 now, and he's starting on the very last level of episode 5. But no problem. Scynor gonna go for a battering clip where he has to slide off and get pushed out of bounds by this penguin, and he gets it first try. You can accidentally destroy that penguin potentially. Scynor, you're ahead, and he doesn't go for a swag kit, even though, you know.
What?
Come on, Scynor. Like, I know the mini kit is already got in this file, but like swag kit, kind of mandatory. Dan's game. Scynor going for world record. Honestly,
With bar launch.
with the bar launch. I mean, he lost time.
Oh, I messed this puzzle up.
Okay, Los just failed the children's puzzle. You know, this is, not one of the harder children's puzzles, but still.
No, like I was wanted to seeing it, and I accidentally stepped on the button first with player 2.
Yeah, you 1P2C. Everyone 1P2Cs it, but of course 1P2C messes with your brain sometimes. So you do things out of order because you forget stuff. But yeah, children puzzles are of course very hard because they're meant for children, obviously. For some reason, children can do it. Yeah. Miles off world record. I don't think Scynor only has one monitor, so I don't think he is looking at his splits. I don't think he has splits up. So he's just doing this normally because he basically hears me telling him where he's at. And Scynor doing 5-2, and you actually have to choose Penguin Minion here. So Penguin Minion does have a use. Okay. Technically, you can go out of bounds under. Well, wait, where you're gonna see. Technically, you can go out of bounds and blow up the bomb that way, but Penguin Minion is faster, so. Penguin Minion for the save. Let's see if Scynor is gonna 1P2 lever this with Scarecrow and he messes it up. Come on. You're saving 6 frames. So, Los has a couple frames of time save. Scynor, Los freezing. The mind control guy. And now Scynor is gonna use the Penguin Minion to get into here. So, normally you have to do a bunch of other stuff or go out of bounds. So, if you forget to choose Penguin Minion, it's not game over, but he does save like 10 seconds. But so far, Scenor's doing all right. I haven't seen anything bad yet. Los now starting episode 4. Okay, well, Scynor is gonna go to this toxic waste and fly out of bounds here. This gets you into the next room easily, and he's gonna SSJ above. Nice. You can do a transition skip there in story, but I mean, this is free play. Just fly. What else is there to do?
Just wanted to skip the slide, but because Scynor didn't get swag kit, now I have to get it. At least one of us gets swag kit.
I messed up the order. Go to 5-4 after 5-2. I forgot the order of our hybrid route. Then we'll go
Okay,
to
so
Okay, my run is valid.
Pog, Los gets the proper swag kit. That blue
I'll
stud
go
is
to
of course,
5-1 and 5-4, then finish on 5-3.
which is of course. Can the stream hear you guys? No. Okay.
I think they can hear us.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Scynor messes up his route. Come on. Instant
I'm
1 minute.
practicing for the SSJ round race.
Instant 1 minute penalty to Scynor. Oh, you can hear them. Okay, I wasn't sure. All right. So Scynor gonna fix his route here. Or route. Slow loading times. No preloads here for Scynor. And it's just gonna use a strength character. Okay. When you pull things with a strength character and you switch characters, you skip the animation, so you can pull strength objects pretty fast. Using Mr. Freeze though, so again, not much, just out of bounds, flying. Not really out of bounds because this level is so open on the docks. Rocking the docks, whatever it's called. And Lo's also gonna use the power of the penguin minion. While Scynor is finishing up 5-1. Los gets the levers. And Scynor builds before any of these guys could punch him, which is good. You don't want to get your animation cancelled. Okay, Los hitting the laser accidentally. But now that is one last episode mission here on episode 5. I mean, the ending on the vehicle level. Because you have Robin in free play, Robin acts the same way as the Penguin's U-boat. So you can just use Robin's missile to destroy all the targets. You don't have to worry about getting the bombs and being slow with the U-boat. Scynor getting stuck, but making it just before the spotlight gets there, and missing that spotlight. If you get hit by a spotlight, then you can't actually push the buttons for some reason. Took me a while before anyone told me that. And Scynor using using that Robin missile. Using Guildmaster strats cap, but not really. He's not even using it. But there you go. He gets the missile locked on quickly. And doesn't have to worry about too much. No swag strats for Los. He gets a weird
Was
push
decent.
on Two-Face. some half swag strats with player 2. But now, Scynor getting finally on episode 6. They're gonna start with
6-3.
6-3. Again, the ceilings don't exist. You can fly through PNG images, and walls don't exist. Who would have thought? Bad developers, Kappa. Scynor gonna do a cutscene skip by freezing player 2 because player 2 can activate the cutscene for some reason, so just being safe. And he's gonna slam straight into the transition, which is by the elevator. And because there's no boss fight in the final room, you just go straight to the transition. So a very fast level. Oop. Los. Missing an SSJ.
Yeah.
And Scynor actually going to the vehicle level next, so not much to see there. There are some strats on this level with backflips. I think like similar to those like TCS backflip drop-in warps, right? So I don't think he's gonna go for it because it's not very consistent at all. Saves a few seconds here and there, but yeah. Scynor not going for those backflip drop-in warps because they're a meme.
So it's bar launch.
Yeah. Alright. Scynor gonna decide to pull this bomb for the... I said that because he just showed why you don't pull that bomb, because it's unnecessarily hard for some reason. I don't know why they decided to put collision and put that bomb like that, but whatever. Oof. Okay, Los got targeted by the spotlight, but it doesn't matter. The spotlights only work for their individual button. So he's targeted by the first spotlight, but it doesn't matter. He wasn't targeted by the second one. Still some tiny time loss, but still. And Scynor doing okay with the bombs here, not accidentally hitting any objects and blowing them up. Bombs do like to hit objects for no reason and just blow up. While Los just being nice and safe on the boss fight. Shooting from far away to make sure those missiles really hit, and he's gonna get those missiles to hit the boss. Scynor, no soft lock for him, because for some reason you could soft lock on this flying level. It's never happened to me, but you never know. But Los now, finally starting his final episode. And, you know, episode 5 was so quick, so. Now they're both here. 6-1. Now for Scynor, again, it's an open level. You can fly to the sky and drop down into the transitions. And this is the boss, the only level with a boss fight that's non-vehicle. But that doesn't even matter because we're just gonna skip this boss fight. So again, just because it's free play, another very short level. Scynor has to make sure he flies high so he doesn't accidentally. I think you can accidentally activate the cutscene for the boss fight. But there he goes, straight into the trigger for some reason that exists there. And no boss fight to be done. Even the developers didn't like boss fights, that they had to put that trigger there. Alright, but on to next level. Los going for some going for this elevation lock glitch skip. Doesn't actually get it. Still going for it. It's I don't know, it's a very weird trick that is very hard because you just don't know when to get that perfect timing, but he does get it. So he does skip having to use the bomb, but I mean, he took too many attempts, so he lost time, but still. Showing off some tricks that Scynor didn't do because he knows he's behind. Now he's going for the backflip drop and warp. Oh, doesn't get it. Still has some chances here. Gonna attempt again. It's very weird how it works. You have to like get that perfect backflip. So you just go above the collision and get behind the wall there.
Nice.
Oh, he does get it. Pog. Okay, and Scynor gets gets the truck skip as well. So you can actually ride the trailer in this level. Normally you'd use the Joker robot to destroy the trailers, but you can use the trailer to destroy the trailer. Insert Thanos quote. But Pog. Honestly, it actually doesn't even save any time. The trailer skip, the truck skip, whatever that Scynor does. But
It
it's
says 15 seconds.
well, I thought like the Joker. I thought the Joker bot destroying the trailer was also fast.
Yeah, but you have to build the Joker thing first.
Oh yeah, I mean this is free play. I'm a meme. Never mind. Like I said, I'm not a free play runner. So I totally forgot you don't even have the Joker bot. Big meme. Alright. Scynor can just finish up here. Probably gonna 1P2C this to deal with the enemies Batman's bomb suit is immune to bullets, but not immune to punches, so you do have to deal with those punching enemies. And he can just use Penguin to activate both buttons at the same time.
Time.
And he gets lucky. That guy didn't punch him at all. Pog, GG. That's time. What is the time? 110 something.
I got 1:10:22 on my timer.
Pogu. So, how far off world record is that? Of course, speedrun.com is down. When is
2
speedrun.com
minutes.
ever
Yeah,
down?
about 2 minutes.
Like 130, 140. Like world record is 108.49, I think.
All right, so a really
Well-
good run because world record normal has saves, so yeah, you're not losing any. It's you basically can world record attempt during a race, no
I
problem.
know we had VSync on.
Yeah, VSync on.
World
but-
record attempt to be with VSync off to have faster loads.
Well, for
But-
Scynor, it doesn't save that much time.
Still saves a bit. Like the game likes to crash way more with VSync off.
Yeah. But the all episodes category still has some time save.
Yeah, there's a couple of tricks I don't do in the current world record, like the drop and warp on 1.4 and the door skip on 1.3.
Yes, 1-3 door skip.
Oh, sorry, 3.1.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised the all episodes doesn't have that. I thought it was just right after your hero world record. But it's not over yet. We met the incentive for the SSJ race. So,
The only thing that matters.
yep, the only thing that matters. It's going to be a best of 3 SSJ race. I think they're going to 2-4 or something.
Yes.
And there's some skybox you can see or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
You can go like SJ all the way out of the skybox, so only your character and the black screen is visible.
Okay. What is SS? Okay, SSJ. Rafo. SSJ slam. Yep, slam switch jump. It's what you're seeing.
This one.
It's what Los is doing.
This is SSJ. But you should probably explain it again, what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
But you should probably explain it again, what it is.
Yeah. Okay. For everyone that wasn't here earlier, SSJ is slam switch jump. Using the slam upgrade on Batman's glide suit. If you slam with Batman and then switch characters as soon as you slam, it sends you up in the air, and you can then switch back, and you can just do it infinitely. So just slam, switch character, and then switch back, slam again, switch character, switch back, and okay, Los didn't get truck skip for some reason. That's weird.
Like
thought-
you saw that I was
Yeah.
jumping up there.
I thought as soon as you jump up there, it just automatically gives you it, but I guess
That's
because I guess the truck finally reached its destination and
Probably, yeah.
was no longer a vehicle, so a little too slow, unfortunately. But luckily, you don't need the Joker bot to destroy these trucks. You can still
Oh, yeah.
destroy them.
Yeah, you have actually a couple of methods how you can destroy it. You can destroy it with ground slams, you can destroy it with bombs. You can also freeze an enemy and punch him into the truck and it gets destroyed, something like that. But like, not freeze, it's you grab an enemy with Mr. Freeze. Yeah. Mr. Freeze, and if you press the button for grabbing again, or for attacking, he will like shoot him a little bit forward, and this actually destroys the trailer as well. Which is completely useless, but the more you know.
I have no idea what Scynor is doing. Scynor is doing some... Okay, Scynor is gonna do bar launches, I guess, while we wait. Of course. What to... Los finishes up. You need you need 2 players. Well, no, not 2 players. You need the AI to do bar launches for you. It's the whole point. Is the AI does it. But like I said, it's a meme, so he has time to do it while Los decides to place bombs instead of build, because you know controllers only have so many buttons. But he just
And
killed
time.
it instead.
GG.
Time. Fuck.
Thank you.
Alright, are we gonna go straight to the SSJ racing?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep, let's go. Of course, Scynor won, but now the SSJ race. Yeah, unfortunately, Scynor's run is invalidated anyway, so
Good thing it wasn't world record.
yeah, doesn't matter. It's an obsolete run. Even with the 1 minute time penalty I gave Scynor. Lowest in that.
Alright. I can go quickly demonstrate what the race is gonna be like when I get over there.
Yeah, so
Just to give the audience a nice little visual on where the ending's gonna be.
it's a joke. It's not invalid. Okay. But it's a race, so.
Also, I
Most
think
extreme-
the plan initially was to use our mics.
So
Oh,
I wanted to see like where exactly
I think
Scynor will go.
I think
We can-
the initial plan was to use our mics to say we're done, but I think like something like my controller is going to be extremely loud, so I think live split might be the best option. And just time, and
Just
then
go off your own timers. Alright.
Okay, well,
so it's going to
Scynor
be
letting Los demonstrate. I mean, Los
Yeah.
letting Scynor.
it's going to be whatever. We're going to build this. It's going to be right in this corner by this little hut, and then I'll show you guys the visual cue. I'll just go nice and slowly up there. The visual
scared.
cue for the race finishing will be when the whole background disappears from the screen. So when the screen goes completely black. So I'll just go get up there and then see. It's a pretty long way up. So especially when you're going as fast as you can, it can be very tiring. And considering we're doing it at least twice, it's gonna be brutal. So you see how the background's going away right when that disappears. So there, that would be time. So you can see how high that is up. Quite the height.
Alright.
And we'll do best of 3. I'll get my life split ready.
Los let Scynor demonstrate.
Yeah, now he's tired. That's my whole plan.
I was
for
going
the
nice and
first race,
slow.
I don't do
Yeah, yeah.
anything.
Joker, Buzzer, Elephant, Strat, suppose.
Like I will do. I have the strats. I will do a freeze fly first to gain some height, so I don't have to SJ that much.
Alright, so I'm gonna go mute because my controller and Guildmaster can give us a countdown.
Just
Okay.
wait.
Yeah, when I see Los get into a corner, he has to kill all the enemies. And oh, are you ready, Los?
I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. SSJ. Oh, Los. Getting a little hiccup. Scynor just going up.
Oh,
Scynor going straight up. Oh my god. Scynor has a macro kappa.
I can't do it anymore.
Los
Like
trying to
my
go
hands are too sweaty. I can't press.
Okay, time. Of course.
28 seconds. I got 28 seconds there.
Okay, that was a meme.
46.
Okay.
Alright,
Still-
I could do it with my controller. Sounds on if you guys really
Yeah,
want.
okay. Justin wants some ASMR.
My hand got
Let's
very
do it.
tired from that.
Just do it on keyboard. It's way easier to do it there.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Los quickly making a macro.
Like basically, what you have to do is like never explain the inputs. Like you have to jump, glide, smash, switch one's right, switch one's left, and then repeat. So it's like 4 inputs you have to do in a row.
I can already tell I got a little tired from that first one, but try my best though the second. I'll try to beat 28. Alright, I'm ready when you guys are.
I'm ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. That's just big. Oh my. Scynor streams a little delayed, but
Oh, I messed up.
you can like see the tiny like 1 frame of where Batman is gliding. Like for 1 frame, Batman is horizontal. Oh my, okay, Scynor messing up, but
there it
he
is.
sees the black. Sees the black. Oh no, yeah, time. Oof.
I got 32 that time.
Time. I got 40.
Down was close.
I messed up a couple of those towards the top.
Gee.
That was fun though.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
Scynor takes it. Yeah. Go buzz an elephant or something, but GG to both runners. Good race. Scynor got ahead, but yeah.